So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 61 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we are going to be kicking off this episode with a home game at Fratton Park up against Newcastle, and we are going to be playing our whole second team lineup in this game, and it's going to be the first team we've done that since we went ahead and got knocked out the cup in the opening stages. So we're hoping our team can put in a good performance. There are going to be quite a few decent players in the lineup: Garcia, Pedrosa, Jesus, Dahoud, Aina actually making his debut in the game as well, so hopefully we can go out and at least try and pick up a decent result. A good chance for us early on here. Manu Garcia's taken the ball away from his man. He goes past everyone. Surely he's going to find the back of the net. He takes too long. And how does he not find the back of the net there? Manu Garcia had a fantastic chance for us to open the scoreline just 2 minutes into the game, and we go ahead and fluff our lines. Good chance for Newcastle again. Armstrong has been played through. He's one-on with Shiplock. He plays the ball back, and it is Aina, the player that we've got on loan from Chelsea, that sniffs out the danger, and we've got a chance here. We're going to play the ball out wide to Garcia. Garcia back to Jesus. Jesus, who has run out of energy. We're going to have to start making some substitutions now, as I was hoping this team was going to be able to create many opportunities, especially because we've got so many attacking players and so many quick players as well, and yet we cannot create anything. So we are now going to make some substitutions, and they might be some controversial ones, but I am going to be bringing on Torres will be coming on at centre attacking midfield and taking Garcia off. We're going to bring Naismith on the right, and do we bring Connor Chaplin or Prestes on? We're actually going to take Jesus. We're going to take Leia Sekharov. Jesus can go up top, and Torres can come out the wing. I'm going to put Prestes on. So we're making three very controversial substitutes, but they haven't had any games for us this season. So last season they were performing for us. So there's no reason why Naismith can't use his pace and maybe pick up a goal for us. Good chance for Newcastle here. Jack Colback's running down the wing. We do know they are very dangerous in the air. He cuts inside past Banton, who's got no legs left whatsoever. And we're going to try our best here to win the ball back, but we cannot get it back. And we win it back now with Jesus. Jesus trying to launch a counter attack. We play the ball out wide to Prestes, to Clark. Plays the ball out wide to Fabian Torres. Fabian Torres, the only player that's got a little bit of energy left. Fabian Torres just come on the pitch. What a goal this would be if he could find the back of the net. He strikes it. It's a really good shot. It comes back to him, and he cannot get up in time. And it looks like this game is going to end up in a 0-0 draw. Or is it? Because Dahoud's won the ball back here. Dahoud's to try and play the ball back to Jesus, but we get lucky. It comes out to Naismith. Naismith with just 1 minute remaining. The ball comes back to Banton. Through to Naismith. Naismith on his right boot strikes it. It goes up in the air. It's a very comfortable save for Tim Krul, and the referee is going to blow his final whistle and to wrap up the game. So somehow we haven't managed to score in this game. Very disappointing once again. It's been pretty much the story of our past few episodes. We've been really struggling to score, and I don't know why. We're plotting out a really attacking formation, but we cannot score. My man of the match goes to Manu Garcia. He had a really good chance in the first very stage of the game, but he could not find the back of the net. I think the nerves got to him. He's just come back from injury, but as you see there, we had 0 shots on target. That was how ridiculous our performance was. So it's time for some more player training. As you can see here, Joe Gomez, Clark and Mastor also very close to going up to their next ratings. We're hoping one of them can go up in this one, and 2 of them do. Matt Clark, as does Joe Gomez, both go up. Matt Clark goes up to 72 rated, and Joe Gomez now going up to 73 rated centre-back, which is really good news for us. So we've got some really bad news, guys. Our goalkeeper, Christopher Shiplock, has come back to us and said he's totally adamant now. I want you to sell me as soon as possible. I want to go on the transfer list. This is really bad news for us, as he is probably the highest rated goalkeeper in the game. Highest rated potential, I should say. He's currently a 79 rated goalkeeper. So if we do sell him, the only good thing is we're going to get quite a bit of money for him. But then we're going to have to go ahead and try and find a good goalkeeper with good potential that could possibly try and replace him. That's really bad news for us. However, we're now going to move into the second game of the episode, which is going to be an extremely difficult game away from home at the Etihad Stadium up against Manchester City. So if we are going to get any points whatsoever from this game, we're going to have to put in a really good performance, and it will be a historic win if we could come out with a victory. Have we got a good chance early on here? We play the ball to Hachin Mastor. Mastor on his left boot strikes it, and it's a comfortable save for Joe Hart, who might be in contention for us to go and try and sign him, because Joe Hart is a fantastic player, but I don't think we're going to have that sort of money to go ahead and try and lure him away from City. And also, going from City to Portsmouth, let's be honest, I don't think Joe Hart's going to be up for it. Good chance for City. They play the ball through, and Shiplock makes an Outstanding save there to deny the Manchester City striker. Cavani plays the ball through to him, and what a save that is at full stretch, managing to keep the scoreline at 0-0 just 10 minutes in, and that is the reason why we don't want to get rid of him. And Bergwijn misses the ball there. They play the ball back inside, and Shiplock saves the day with a catch above the defenders' heads. But Kishner's on the ball here. Kishner's going to play the ball out wide to Kingsley Coman because we can see him in acres of space. Kingsley Coman's surely going to beat Clichy for pace. You can see Ruben Loftus-Cheek at the far post. We try and chip the ball over across the post to him, but we cannot get it to him as the pass is intercepted. Good whack wide to Nori here. Nori's going to try and chip the ball over the top to Kishner, which he has done. Kishner's going to get there just before Clichy can. He cuts inside with a fake Rabona, but Clichy does read it and clear the ball out wide for a throw-in. But we are dangerous from throw-ins from this position because Nori picks up the ball. He's going to try and find Ruben Loftus-Cheek, which he has done. Ruben Loftus-Cheek plays the ball out wide to Boscagli. Boscagli through to Hachi Mastor. Mastor takes on his man. Mastor's going to keep on going. Lovely skill move from Mastor. Can he shoot? He does do, and he hits the post. We come so very close to opening the scoreline there, but we've still got the ball back. We play the ball to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to play the ball to Coman. Coman strikes it, and it's a comfortable save for Joe Hart. But we do prove very dangerous there. Kingsley Coman with the ball out wide to Kishner. Kishner with the first time Ronaldo chop inside, tries to get inside past Clichy, but Clichy reads the danger and cuts it out. But Coman's going to whip the ball in the box. He does whip it in. It's going to come to Bergwijn. Bergwijn to win the header. It was actually Iñiguez that gets there just before Joe Hart, but he cannot get good enough contact on it to pretty much turn the ball into the back of the net. Another good chance for City here. Holberg's on the ball. He plays the ball through to Nasri. Nasri through to Kevin De Bruyne, the Belgium international. Cuts inside. He takes Alves for a ride. And we're really struggling to get the ball off him. He strikes it. It comes inside to Navas. And what a tremendous save it is from Shiplock. The player that wants to leave the club has made an absolutely amazing save from Nasri. How has he kept that one out? Good chance for City. They got the ball through Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling's through. He strikes it and it goes just wide of the post. Shiplock, I think, had his front post covered, but somehow the scoreline is still 0-0. We've had a few good opportunities in the first half, but Man City have completely dominated the second. And if it wasn't for Shiplock, we would definitely be losing this game by now. But we picked up the ball again. We can see Kishner far on the right-hand side, all on his own. Kishner's running through. He's one-on with the goalkeeper. He's going to cut inside. Can he strike it and finish off the game? No, he can't, but the ball comes back. We play the ball to Kingsley Coman. Coman to strike it, gets it all wrong and completely air kicks the ball. And how did we not score from that opportunity? Another good chance for City here. David Silva's on the ball. He plays the ball to De Bruyne. De Bruyne strikes and Shiplock is clearly going to be our man of the match as he's made yet another really good save for us. And we're going to run up with Kingsley Coman. If we can get the catch here, can Shiplock catch it? He can. He's going to pump the ball forward. What a end to the game this could be. Kingsley Coman's through. Gael Clichy might be able to catch him up. And Kingsley Coman, his first touch. If his first touch was better, it was going to be 2-on-2. But the game ends up 0-0. Shiplock is my man of the match. If it wasn't for him, we would have completely got dominated in that game. And somehow, our goalkeeper has managed to keep the scoreline at 0-0. So before we jump into the new month, we are going to be showing you a squad report. As you can see, the players that we have got are doing extremely well, as a lot of them are progressing very nicely, and especially when we've got players like Nori and Hachi Mastor already increasing by +2. And look at his value now. He's 20 years of age and he's valued at 13.5 million. He's in really good form for me, and I am really enjoying playing with him. The only bad thing is we've got people like Bergwijn who have got the potential to be good, but they're not really living up to it at this moment in time. But a lot of the players, even though they're not playing, a lot of them are still progressing, which is fantastic for us to see. But I think when we get into the January transfer window, we are going to start to try and loan out a few players, because a lot of them are starting to get a little bit unsettled. They're starting to say they want to get a bit more play time, etc, etc. So obviously our main aim is to keep everyone happy at the club. And as you can see from the league table, we're currently sitting in 3rd place miraculously. Even though we haven't won that many games, we've only lost one game all season, which is the least in the whole league, but we've actually drawn 6 as well. So we've won 6 and drawn 6. We've only conceded 4 goals, and that is basically due to our goalkeeper. But I think we are going to start slipping down now, especially as we are struggling to pick up a few goals. That's why we've changed up our formation, and we are going to go with 2 up top now. And let's see if them 2 up top can try and get the goal that we desperately need for ourselves. But we are going to move into the 3rd and final game of the episode now, which is going to be at Fratton Park up against the almighty Tottenham Hotspur, and I am really looking forward to this game, and let's see if we can get anything from it. As you can see there, even the commentators are acknowledging how good our defensive record is. We've only conceded 4 goals all season, and the second best is Manchester City with 9 goals. So I don't know how we have managed to keep the scoreline just at 4. It's ridiculous. Another good chance for us to play the ball through to Hachi Mastor, but unfortunately Kyle Walker's going to catch up with him, but Mastor's going to try and take him on using the skill moves. Unfortunately he's got no energy left. He tries to cut back inside, but Kyle Walker does catch up with him, but this time Ruben Loftus-Cheek's on the ball. Loftus-Cheek to play the ball to Kishner. Kishner takes on his man, Kishner strikes it, but it comes out to Coleman. Coleman back to Kishner, and Kyle Walker blazing the ball over the top of his own crossbar to get there just before Kishner could, but Kingsley Coleman's going to try and find Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We get to it, but it doesn't get to Ruben, and well, we surely can't finish this game as well at a 0-0 scoreline. We take the short corner, it comes to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez to Iñiguez. It comes to Nori. Nori's turned around his man. Surely that's going to be a foul. Yes, it is. So we got a foul now, right on the very edge of our own penalty area. And can we try and create a moment of magic? Let's see who's got the best free kick stats. So I think Kishner has probably got the best free kick stats in my eyes. He does look pretty good. So we are going to give the free kick to Kishner. Can he get it over the top of the wall and back down before the goalkeeper can? Oh yes, he can. In the 73rd minute, Kishner has given us the lead, and somehow Kishner has managed to get the ball up and over the wall from very close range. It was Nori that won the free kick, but what a strike that is from Kishner. Vishal Vorm at full stretch can't get there, and our number 18 eventually picks up his first goal of the series so far. But a lovely ball out wide to Coleman. Coleman to double our lead here. Coleman is through against the goalkeeper. He strikes it. And what a save that is from Michel Vorm. But I think it is going to be time to make some substitutions as Mastor and Nori are starting to get tired. So we are going to bring on Manu Garcia can come on. Jesus can come on instead of Bergwijn. And we're going to bring Kishner back. And also Nori will be coming off the field of play. And he will be giving his place to Bailey. And we're hoping we can try and create something for ourselves. Especially with 3 new players. And we found the back of the net. This guy has eventually scored for us, and his goal drought is now over just as we took the short corner. So it was basically straight after I stopped saying stuff. Kishner takes a short corner, it comes to Kingsley Coman, he takes a first touch, and what a strike that is. It was Iñiguez actually ducking out the way as he might have been blocking Michel Vorm's flight of the ball, but what a fantastic strike it is from Kingsley Coman. He doubles our lead, and just 5 minutes after taking the lead, it looks like we've wrapped up all 3 points. So the referee blows the full-time whistle to end the game after 90 minutes, and we have come out victorious with a 2-0 victory at Fratton Park up against Spurs. My man of the match goes to Ricardo Kishner. He scored a really good goal for us, and I'm really pleased with him. Also Kingsley Coman as well, scoring some very good goals for us, but Kishner did play very well in that game, and eventually it looks like he's starting to live up to his potential. So that is in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be hugely appreciated, and I really hope to see you next time very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode. Thank you, bye bye.